Too bad for him, she reflected, with the crippled ego of a silver spoon-fed ingrate in possession of a spurious sense of beswinked-for entitlements. The darkest corners of her psyche were not untinged with serpent malice at the odious notion of being bypassed or snubbed by a man of lower status than she, i.e., from a stock and bloodline vastly inferior to her own. A mere restaurant proprietor, a country bumpkin, a serf no less. Melody had zero tolerance for being treated as if she were a two-bit phoebe, a marginal frump, a fatuous featherbrain from a B-rated boarding school. It was tempting in such situations to look such offenders straight in the schnozola and say to them point blank, "Do you know who I am? Do you have the faintest inkling of whose presence you're in? Do you even have so much as a tangible clue, an oblique hint, a remote intimation as to whose ass this is you're forsaking to kiss, whose back this is you're neglecting to scratch, whose boots these are you're refusing to lick to a lustrous sheen?" Of course, 'twould be to Melody's strategic advantage if her gentleman caller spoke up in her behalf, lest such sprunks, dog forbid, backfire upon her. Why didn't Garrett step forth and say something for land's sakes? In any case, it's Mr. Tripe and Trillabub's loss, she perpended apropos of the Eat Spot proprietor. For I shan't be coming back here any time soon, nor do I feel the slightest pang of compunction about crying shame upon this quick and filthy to my powerful, well-heeled, and affluential associates. Come hell or high water, little Fatso here will be filing for bankruptcy before month's end. Of that you can be certain as the devil, she mused with spiteful delectation. Woe betide the man of low standing who forgoes to pay his respects to the princess, and not only that, but who spurns to worship the very ground on which she treads. This overstrewn galoon here will pay dearly for such a slight. Yes, sirree, for that's the way the butterball bounces. Little Pavarotti may as well start licking his wounds, she thought, rubbing her hands with vengeful vindication and bubbling over with triumphant glee at her intricate plan to crush this fat, loathsome little fly of a garçon into a grayish-blue grit, then dispense with his dust down the dumpty-doo, deep into the gunk and slime of the Greater Pimpleton metropolitan sewer system.